fighting on a windmill. There's no stopping us. There's no stopping us. We had it straight to the stoplight. There's no stopping us. You guys think it's cold? Not for us. It's Football Friday.
Welcome to Football Friday Night. You know, personally, I needed multiple shirts. It was cold out there. Worth it if you can advance in the dance. Round one for the big schools. KCCI's Jeff Dubroff, always keeping his shirt on for us. He's live at Waukee Northwest. Jeff, what a game.
Scott, there are multiple reasons I would keep my shirt on. The warmth is just one of them. Those kids, psychopaths. I mean, good for them, I guess. Yeah, freezing night here. Centennial, though, came out red hot. Let's go to the highlights of this game. These two teams met just 2 weeks ago. Waukee Northwest won that game 17-7. So we heard the saying, right? Revenge is a dish best served cold. In this case, near freezing. Centennial forced a 3-and-out on the first drive, scored quickly. Trenton Smith to Braden Jackson. Quickly 7-0 Jaguars. And we talked about Centennial running back Elijah Porter, who's one of the best running backs in the state. He breaks one off here, hitting the hole hard, and there he goes. 14-0 Jags. Porter had 92 yards in the first half alone. Second quarter, more of the same. Jags in the red zone. They hand it off to Braden Jackson. This time they'll do it on the ground. Scores once again. Centennial up 21-0. They take that 21-0 lead into the half. Let's go to the second half now. Halftime adjustments for Centennial. I don't know if they needed many. They were just dominant. Braden Jackson on their first drive, capping it off with this touchdown run. 28-0. The route was already on and continues. And how about the dagger? Fourth quarter. They're going to give it to Porter, who bowls his way in. As dominant a performance you're going to see all year. Waukee Northwest would wind up scoring in the final few minutes. 35-7 the final. Centennial, wire to wire, they get the big win.
Feeling is great. We know our team's good. We know our team's more than good. We know our team's great. So it's just a blessing, you know. And I'm so proud of my team. Our defense, straight clamps. Like, there's nothing more than that.
Yeah, I mean, they were really close to pitching a shutout in this one. Gave up that touchdown to Waukee Northwest with about just over a minute to play. Really impressive game for Ankeny Centennial. They come in here, knock off the 4 seed, and they look dangerous heading to the quarterfinals. Reporting live from a frigid Waukee Northwest, Jeff Dubroff, KCCI, Iowa Sports Leader.
Thanks, Jeff. They'll get Bettendorf next. How about Johnson and Ankeny? They squared off in round one in Ankeny, and you got to be careful to go around the cones. They're there for a reason, everybody. This game got off to a fast start for Ankeny. They forced a turnover on Johnson's first possession, and then they cashed it in. Less than a minute into the game, Caden Hinkes gets an A for the touchdown run and an A+ for the celebration. Ankeny made plenty of mistakes as well. They would fumble the punt right here. Johnson jumps on it. The Dragons, though, could not solve the Hawks' defense. Leo Aguirre with the big sack right here, and Ankeny wins this one 21-9. Waukee hosted Prairie, and this was a game of defense. Prairie +2 in the turnover margin at half, but Waukee led 14-10. Prairie quarterback Wyatt Eash sacked by Ian Samples. Get down, boy. And then Beckett Baker having trouble for Waukee. He gets mauled by C.J. Wade and Taiwan Young. Finally, some Waukee defense. Check out this interception by Carter Johnson. Waukee's defense was the story, and they get enough offense, and Waukee advances with a 21-10 win. Valley made the playoffs despite an 0-4 start to the season. They had to play at 8-1 Pleasant Valley tonight in round one. Good start for the Tigers. They're up 3-0. They force and recover a fumble for the second time in the half. Ramaz Naba recovers it. And then the Tigers cash in on the turnover. Darius Mason with the touchdown coming up. And look at this. Valley wins its fourth straight, 31-21 with a huge upset. The top dogs in 5A rolled to round two. Southeast Polk crushed Linmar 49-9. Number 2 Dowling 45-0 over Sioux City East. When we come back, we're going to hit the other classes, including a surprising result in 4A. And just remember, it's not freezing.
Football Friday night!
Welcome back, everybody. Who has time to be worried about the weather when it's Football Friday?
Nobody, and those were the Madrid students having a good time. They were very excited, all bundled up. I asked if I could have a blanket. They said no.
They didn't share the blanket. Come on, Madrid.
I know. It's the playoffs. It's the playoffs. You got to stick to your routine. It was actually the second round of playoffs. Central Decatur at Madrid. Last time out, Madrid beat them by 3 touchdowns in the regular season. This is Preston Wicker. Watch the jab step. He gone. That man bad. You know what I'm talking about there. Look at this. He gets dragged by his old lineman. Watch. Bo Hansen. How about that? Why not? A little teamwork makes the dream work. Wicker, again, pitched to Nash Ramirez. Gets his way, scratch and crawl into the end zone early. It's 7-0 Madrid. Wicker, again, you kind of get what I'm saying here. All gas, no brakes. Tyler Fuller, watch him run. The senior, 76 yards, gone to the house. Madrid doesn't know how to lose. The Tigers blank them 42-0, and the win also makes them 10-0 on the season.
Wow. All right, here's the big one. Pella at 4th-ranked Bonneran Farrar, which was missing, that guy, Titus Cram and Reed Ballscraft. Bonneran also got blown out by Pella 2 weeks ago, but despite all that, the Blue Jays played great. They're up 3-0 here and showing the defense. Talon Hayworth says, look what I found, an interception. And then on offense, you got Jordan Ryle. Dials it up to Cole Miller. Cole, plenty of room in the end zone. That is a touchdown, and 10-0 Bondurant leads. Pella with some nice defense right here, keeping it close. Gideon Vandekuyft just rips that one out to force the fumble, and Pella recovers. But you know what? Bonnarant Farrar with the deck stacked against them, they pay back Pella in advance with a 23-6 victory.
How about that for redemption? Norwalk at number 7, Glenwood. In the round of 16, Glenwood is up 14-0. We're in the third quarter. Adding to it, Kellen Scott burying it into the end zone. It's 21-0 Rams. Then it's Brody Schaefer getting defensive. How about that? With the sackaroo. Glenwood wins 21-0. Another shutout. And they face Bondurant next.
That's going to be a good one. Indianola was leading defending state champion Xavier 10-3 in the fourth quarter, making plays all over the field, but then the Saints get it going. Here's Xavier's Ronan Thomas. Ronan airs it out. Colton Beasler-Weber got behind the defense, and they are in business. And then Thomas calls his own number, and Ronan brings it to within 1. They missed the extra point, but get this, with 30 seconds left in the game, they would score again, and Xavier knocks out Indianola 17-10. Xavier gets North Polk next.
9th-ranked Nevada at 10th-ranked Webster City. Check out this guy. Who other than the strength coach to be...
Is that TJ Alphaberger?
To be sleeveless. Yeah, it kind of looked like him. You're right. This is Webster City's Jackson Sherry. The power run. How many guys can cling to him? He won't go down. Eventually has to. He's the engine of this team. Watch him get it done. He gets stuck. You think he's done, but he never is. How about that? Is this snow, Scott? That looks like snow. No, confetti. Already? I think they knew they were going to win. That was a trick play. Briar Claver. All the way. Wow, bodying. That safety in the mix. Webster City wins 27-7 and will face Creston next. In Columbus Catholic at South Hamilton, round 2 of playoffs. South Hamilton in red late in the second. Carter Lockett scrambling. Carter Stoley grabs that ankle, takes him down. Lockett here. Watch carefully. He's targeting downfield Nick Merrifield. It bounces off some defender and ends up in Merrifield's hands. Call it the Immaculate Reception, something like that. Columbus couldn't capitalize, though, before halftime. South Hamilton up 24-16. Lockett to Thomas Steele. Columbus couldn't get the 2-point conversion, but how about that for a touchdown? Columbus wins it 35-24. Fan of the night is next. Welcome back. Time for our fan of the night.
You know, everybody's struggling with the gloves out there. I saw a hot dog guy had an ankle. I don't understand. We're going to call him hot dog guys. Like, should I wear the gloves? Should I not wear the gloves? And then before you know, oh, we got to start dancing. Gloves can wait.
He was too busy. He didn't care. He was too invested in the game. Wonder if he got a hot dog.
That would be very appropriate. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody, and thanks for everyone that was part of this one. We'll see you next week.